Looking for a great dessert? We're going to combine the two favorite food groups, bacon and Oreos. We're going to put these on the smoker and turn up just a wonderful dessert. Check it out. Okay, we got a couple of things that everybody loves. That's bacon and some Oreos. We're gonna put these together and make a wonderful little dessert. So first step is we cut that bacon. And this is gonna allow us to be able to get a nice little wrap of bacon. And we're just gonna put that right around and set them on that. So what we're doing is just taking a strip of bacon and we're just going to wrap it right around an Oreo. What could be easier? There we go. Set these up. We'll just go one at a time on here. You don't want to stretch the bacon out too much, because if you do, you're running the risk that when the bacon tightens up, it's going to end up kind of squeezing the Oreo and kind of smashing the Oreo. So we just lay these guys on top. Just wrap them nicely around there. You can put them fairly close. This just is a wonderful little dessert. First time that I tried it, brought it over to a little neighborhood gathering. People were probably less than excited about it, but once they tasted them, made all the difference. They absolutely loved them. Cleaned up the entire plate of them just really fast. So pretty easy to do. Just cut that bacon down so that you can wrap it around, grab an Oreo. Depending on the thickness of your bacon, you'll maybe need to cut it down in half, maybe not quite in half. You decide. There we go. This makes just a wonderful ratio of bacon to the sweet Oreo. Now I don't use the double stuff Oreos because the filling inside can kind of turn to molten lava. And if you've got the double stuff or even the mega stuff, I think you're just going to have a oozing mess on the outside. So I just use the standard Oreos. I think you're going to cheat yourself if you use the thin ones. Haven't tried the mint. That might be something to give a shot, but I don't know about that mint taste on there, if that's something I want to do. All right, so now that we've got these all wrapped up, I'm going to put a little bit of rub on here. And what I'm using is a Meat Church. I like what Matt and the guys at Meat Church do. And this is the honey bacon barbecue, because of course you've got to have more sweets in there, so why not the honey? So these are going to be ready to go. We're going to put these out on the smoker and we'll give them a little bit of time. Probably going to do this about 350 or so, because we want to make sure and render out that bacon, and we're going to cook it until the bacon's done, because the Oreos themselves are already just a wonderful thing to eat. So let's go bring them out and put them on the smoker. There we go. I'm going to put these on Green Mountain. This is a little Davy Crockett, and I crank that on, got it going. We've got pellets in there. Put them in their happy place. How we doing on pellets? Yeah, we could fill it up a little bit. But these are ready to go. We'll check back later. Let's check in on these guys. Oh, that's looking pretty good. Yeah, I think those are turning out well. The ones on the right look a little bit more done than the ones on the left. The ones on the left actually had thicker bacon. So what we're gonna do is give them a few more minutes. They've probably been on for about an hour or so. And then I'll pull those ones on the right, let the ones on the left go a little bit longer, and we'll be ready to try them out. All right, these have been running for a while here, and I think that we are ready to pull this batch off. Other ones, still not quite done, so we're gonna pull this batch off. The bacon was a little bit thinner. Looks like that's set up pretty well. So we will remove those, let them cool down a little bit, and then we'll give them a taste. Gonna move these guys to the middle. So these are off the grill, and they're looking really wonderful. Look at that. That is looking really nice. I did spray this before I started, and that made sure that these didn't stick. Sometimes that bacon will stick a little bit, and just a quick little spray over there on the grate before you put the Oreos with the bacon on there, and that'll make a difference. I did notice a couple of things. One is, looks like the elves messed up. See that? That's the inside. They got an inside out cookie. Other thing that I noticed too, see where this one seems a little bit squished or smashed? Obviously I'm gonna have to test with that one, but it's because the bacon kind of tightens up a little bit as it cooks, and that can cause it to kind of crunch a little bit. Now the consistency of these, this is just a little, I guess the Oreo itself absorbs a lot of the grease and everything, and that turns it into a little bit more of a cakey texture than it was that hard Oreo cookie. So these have cooled down a little bit. You see that we really haven't lost too much of the filling. Drips out just a little bit, and it's probably again because this one was tighter, and you see where it's a little bit more oblong. Let's take a look at one of the others. Yeah, squishes out just a little bit, but not too bad. So let's give this guy a try. It's like breakfast and dessert all at the same time. Really good. The meat church really helps on that. One thing I think I'm gonna do also is I'm gonna add a little bit of barbecue sauce. I like to drizzle a little bit of barbecue sauce on. I usually thin it out with a little bit of apple juice and then just kind of drizzle that on as I put them on a plate and put them out for serving. Really gives another little flavor layer also. So your choice of what you want to do, probably something with a little bit of a kick to it, because you don't want, you got sweet, we've got the bacon ready, the rub really didn't add too much heat, but I'd probably put a barbecue sauce that has just a little bit of a kick to it. So as they are, yeah, that's pretty wonderful. So give this a try, bacon wrapped Oreos. If you like what we're doing here, please hit the subscribe and also ring that notification bell. If you don't turn the notifications on, you're subscribed, which is great, but you don't know when we're putting new videos out. So make sure you put that little bell on. It's a little filled in bell, and make sure you turn that on. If you like what I'm doing here, give me a like on this video. And if you have any comments, ideas, suggestions, drop them down at the bottom. I'll be glad to take a look at those and get right back to you. Make sure that you figure out what you're gonna cook in your backyard this weekend. Thanks for watching.